Okay, Mr. Eli, we haven't done a video in a few months, right? But we're back, stronger than ever, aren't we? Okay. So tell me, what have you been working on?
Comparing fractions.
You've been working on fractions, okay. So today we're going to talk about a few things. So the video might be a bit long. Let's talk about fractions. So if I have these two fractions and I write these two fractions down, let's say this, okay, and I have this, okay, and I say Eli. Explain to me, before you do anything, explain to me what this means to you. What does
1/3.
1/3? What does it really mean?
Like if you take a pizza,
Okay.
1/3 is 1/3 of that pizza.
Okay. So how would you do it? You would divide it into what?
3.
Into 3. That's what. And so explain to me again what this means. So this line means what?
Divide.
Okay, into
3.
okay, and then how about this? Explain what that.
This line means divide into 4.
What are you dividing into 4? One thing into 4.
4.
So if I say compare these two fractions, use your greater sign to tell me which one is bigger. Okay, so that's bigger. And why do you say that that's bigger?
In division, the less you divide, the bigger your answer.
Oh, okay. So explain that better. So you're saying what? If this number here, right, is, so the bigger this number is, right, the
Yeah.
smaller your fraction is. Is that what
Yes.
you're trying to say?
Yes.
Right? So say that again then.
The bigger the fraction is,
No, the bigger your denominator is. Uh-huh. The smaller your fraction is. So I need you to really understand that, right? So look at the fraction again, right? And explain that to me one more time.
the less the fraction is,
Okay?
the more the number is.
Okay.
The
So
bigger the fraction is,
okay,
the less it is. Because the dividing sign
right.
means the bigger the fraction is, the less the number is.
Okay, so let's talk about it. This is your fraction, yes? The number that you're talking about is this number? Okay, so you're saying that if you're dividing
Yes.
with a bigger number or smaller number, it's going to affect how your fraction is. Okay, so that's why in this case, a quarter is less than a third. Because why? You're taking one thing, right? And you're dividing into more pieces.
Yes.
In case of the,
Like, if a pizza. If you want to split the pizza into 4, you get less part. But if you want to split the pizza into thirds, you get more.
good. So if I were dividing money, for example, which one would you want to be? We will have that one. Okay. If I were dividing chores, which one would you want?
You would want less chores.
I'm not sure about that. Maybe you would say, oh, I like to do work. No? Okay. All right. So you understand you're comparing fractions. Very nice. So let's do something else. We've also talked about, let's see, we've talked about, and I have to make sure I'm panning my video properly here, equivalent fractions. Mommy's writing is not the best. All right. So let's talk about equivalent fractions. Before we start, what do you understand by equivalent fractions, Eli?
Like, you have to divide the top by the bottom.
Okay. Divide the top by the bottom. What does that mean? I don't understand that.
Like, if you have a fraction, in equivalent fractions, if you want to get a number that is a fraction that is equivalent to another fraction,
You multiply.
Yes, you have to choose a number.
Good, all
And you
right.
have to multiply that number by the top and by the bottom.
So by the numerator and by the denominator.
Denominator.
Okay, so let's say I give you this fraction, for example. And I say, Eli, can you give me something that is equivalent to this?
I don't want
So you decide to use what to multiply?
3.
You decide to use 3. Okay, can you pick a number to multiply as well so that we can have another equivalent fraction?
Okay. I only want to do 2.
Okay, sure. Okay, all right. Very good. You're using 6 this time. Very good. Very
6?
nice. Yeah, right? You use 6 to multiply? You went from here. Oh, I see what you did. So you went and got your equivalent from here. Okay, that's fine. And you could have, do you see also that if you went from here, right? You looking? You go all the way to 24. What would you have used to do your multiplier then? From here all the way here.
13?
No, from here all the way here. What would you have used to multiply if you went directly from here to there? It looks like 6.
6. Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if you went to your equivalent from here to here, what would you have? 6. And are you sure it's 6?
Well, you could get this to 42.
Yes, from here all the way there. And that's
Times 6.
times 6 as well. Very good. All right. So, what else did we talk about? Did we talk about adding?
Yes.
Let me see if I can make use of my paper well, so we're not wasting space.
Just make a box.
Make a box. Okay, mommy does that a lot. Okay. So, what if we talked about adding fractions, didn't we?
Yes. So
Okay.
if the denominators are the same, all you have to do is at the top and put the denominator at the bottom.
Very
But
good.
If the
Okay.
denominator is not the same,
Sure.
you have to try to get them the same.
Okay. So
by
let's.
simplifying.
Okay, let's try to do that. So let's do the first one where the denominators are the same. Yes? Okay. We'll go with an easy one.
Just do an easy one.
Okay, what do we have? Can you add that up for me, please?
This
Good.
is actually have to.
No? 6 over 3. 6 divided by 3.
That's an improper fraction.
It is an improper fraction. Yes, but what is 6 divided by 3?
2.
Okay, so right equals 2. Because we shouldn't, so usually if it's possible with our fractions, yes, right, we simplify as best as we can. So we have 6 over 3 equals 2. So Eli, you made a mistake just now. You told me that it was half.
If this was
But
the other way, it would be half.
Exactly. So be very careful, right? So now let's talk about if our denominators are not the same and we want to add. So let's try that, okay?
Simplify.
Sure. So let's say we have okay, let's see. Don't forget to show your division sign here. Right, okay, go ahead. Very good. So now don't forget to do this side. I would always do this side as well before. It's just easier, I think.
Okay.
So remember, you want to get the denominators the same.
Okay. Denominator.
Okay, again, Eli, your line there. Okay, and you put your Are we gonna show our plus sign first, or what's the deal?
Plus sign.
Okay.
I haven't been on video for a long time.
It doesn't matter. Do your thing.
Yay. 3.
Oh, so now you got the denominators the same.
Mhm.
Okay, so now you can show your equal sign. Okay.
This is the denominator first.
Okay, sure. It's always easier, I think.
This is 35. Wait, no.
I think you missed something. Okay, all right. So Eli, you're a very smart child, right? I need you to pay more attention, right? 27 plus 28. You shouldn't be missing that,
Was
right?
this because
I know. Take your time. Take your time, right? To what? We start with our units always. You know that, and then you show your carryover. Yes. I don't see you showing your carryover. That's why you missed it the first time. If I didn't say anything, you would have gotten a 0 on this one. We don't want that, do we now?
No, but how is it a 0 if you just already tried?
Okay. All right. Whatever you say. All right. So, tell me, do you think you've enjoyed learning about fractions?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think you've enjoyed learning about fractions?
Yes.
So, what do you think? What do you think? Fractions compared to whole numbers.
They're fun.
They're fun too. All right. Do you think that they're
You can use them in any way, like pizza, Smarties.
Yeah.
What else? Pizza.
Yes. So next thing that I want us to talk about, that we're going to learn about, we haven't done it, is explaining what this means. If I tell you that I'm going to give you 4 ninths of something.
Knives.
4 ninths of something. Like here. Or okay, let me use another number. What if I say I want to give you 2/3 of a pizza?
2/3.
Okay.
That would be more than 4/3.
It would be more than what?
4/3.
No.
No, one. I mean like
It
4
would-
quarters.
A quarter, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So 2/3.
Mhm.
What does it really mean? I'm going to teach you that later, and it's going to be this. It means 1/3
Times 2.
times 2. How did you know that?
Take
Right.
1 times 2, just like in multiplication, then just times.
Sure. So this is saying, right? So if I say I'm going to give you 2/3 of something, it's actually 1/3 of that thing twice. If I say I'm going to give you, so you said something about 4/4. Is that what you just said? 4/4 looks like this. I have a fourth. And
Times 4.
yes. So what is that? What is 4/4? Take a look.
4 times 4.
Exactly. 1 times 4 is what?
4.
Good. 4 times, there's an invisible one here, is what?
It's 4.
And what is this number?
4 fourths.
But what is it? 4
4
divided by 4.
quarters.
But what is it? 4 divided by 4 is
4
what?
divided by 4.
Is
1.
1. So, giving somebody 4/4 of something,
It's literally 1 pizza.
you're giving them the whole thing.
Wait, what?
Yes. You said, I'm going to give you 4/4. Basically,
Yeah.
you said, I'm going to give them
The whole box.
the whole
of
thing.
pizza.
So be very careful with your words. Yes? 4/4. That's what it means. 4/4. Yes? If I say, okay, I'm going to give you 4 ninths, what does that really mean? It means this is what a ninth looks like. Yes?
Just times it by 4.
Times it by 4. So what this really means, Eli, is I'm going to take that one thing.
And times it by
No.
4.
No, what I would do, yes, you're right. Yes. But I'm going to take that one thing. I'm going to split it up into 9s. Yes? I'm going to take that one thing, split it up into 9 places. Yes? And then once I get my fraction, and remember with fractions, each piece has to be equal. So I can't have something like that. For example, I can't draw this. My circle is not the best, yes? And then I go like that, and then I go like that, and then I go like that.
No.
Guess what? Is that equal?
No.
It's got to be 1/9 has to
And
be equal.
this is not equal to this.
It's
This is not equal to
So
this.
this would not be a
equal to
good.
this.
This would not be a good fraction at all. So you're going to take 1/9. Yes. It's got to be equal to the next 1/9. Got to be equal to the next 1/9.
1/9.
And then you're going to take 4 of them. And that's when you get your answer. Okay? So 4/4
Is one
actually
of blocks.
1 whole. Okay? You like using pizza? That's fine. It could be anything. Yes? So it's been nice talking to you, Eli. And this is a long video, and I'm sure some people will enjoy it. Thank you for being such a good, especially Grandma. Thank you for being such a good student. I'm very proud of you. Also, are you looking forward to decimals? We're going to work on decimals as well. Today is still very young. We can get to it today. What do you think? Say yay!
Yay!
Love you very much. Good work, buddy. All right.